How's it going, guys? Welcome to part 4 of the home of FortisNome. And I'm really excited to get into this one today because I got something big. I know that we made a potion room already, but it was small and it was boring. And I promised that I would make something better. And if you follow my channel, you know that I made a potion brewing system lately where you just have to hit one button and voila, it's done. So that's what is in here. I just went ahead and made 6 of my tier 3 version of it. And it fits in here really nicely. It took me a while to dig this out since I don't have MC Edit for some reason. But here we go. And I figured that I wouldn't bore you with, rebuilding it. I figured that if you wanted to know how to build it, you could go watch my other video. I'll drop a link in the description for you. And with that said, what we're doing today is going to be just designing this room. And I have a couple ideas for that, given that I kind of want this to be like a laboratory look. It's going to be clean, sterile, maybe a little bit of color because, I don't want everything to be super just plain white. That'd be boring. I did make this right here in the house. So we have our old potion brewing stands, and I'm gonna put I designed a 3x3 piston door that works a little better than, well, I guess it works exactly the same, but it's flush with the wall. I really couldn't find anything that didn't have redstone torches under it, so I went and designed something to suit my needs. I might make a video on it if you'd like, but let's go ahead, get right into things. Alright, so I found a bunch of white blocks that I think that we can use in our palette. I went ahead and switched out all the glass already and did this a little bit because what I'm thinking is that we're going to cover kind of up to here. Not exactly with this block maybe, but I don't really have anything particularly planned for this like usual. Gonna kind of wing it, and that's kind of how we do here, I guess. I kind of like that actually. If we go with something like this, if we take a slab, I kind of wish that technically we don't need to see in there. Technically it can be like that. Kind of like that too. Like a little shelf looking thing right here. Definitely need to switch out maybe for some, maybe for the floor right here. That was just for me filling up water bottles. Let's go in here. Let's take this out. Maybe go something like so. How does that look? At least in the back. Maybe we can... I kind of want to do a smooth quartz floor mixed with some white concrete and concrete powder. So we'll do something like this. I'm thinking for the floor, maybe with a bone block in there on its side, because I really don't like the top of it. Maybe something like that for the floor. Maybe that's too much variety though. Not 100% on that. I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. If you feel me there. Then we can take in a sea lantern, throw it in the middle for our lighting. It doesn't look bad. I kind of like that, to be honest with you. Now, obviously, this is just a decoration. We don't want to go too much with these pillars. And what I'm thinking, we'll go something like this. Again, probably something like that. May as well. Nah, because I want this blocked because you can see the blue in the back. I'm trying to prevent that as much as possible. I should have built it all out of white in all honesty, but this took me quite a while to build, so I'm just gonna try to hide what I can, and if I can't, then I'll change it, of course, because everything has to look great. Maybe we'll put a sea lantern up here. Yeah, that looks nice. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. That's a cool looking design, because I still want access to look at these lights. So I think what we'll do is we'll do something like this. Temporary blocks down like so. Maybe we'll come around like that. I kind of wish that you could wrap it around, if if you have this kind of block like so, how it wraps. I wish you could do that vertically. But you can't, sadly. So what do we want to do right here? Because I kind of like that being up there. So what we need to do, let's go ahead, build up our wall. I think I want to do this out of just white concrete. So if we just go like all the way up with this, and then we'll throw in some variety in there later. So let's go break that. So something like that, and then we can just throw in a piece of white powdered concrete every now and then, like so. Maybe one more right, oh, one more right there. You know, it's not terrible, to be honest with you. I'm not 100% sold on it, but you know, it is working for me in a way. Let's go like this. There we go. Throw back on our button. And then we can pretty much just copy this all the way down like so. We definitely need to work on some lighting. That is for sure. I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this. That's why I haven't really left you yet. So if we go something like this, this is gonna be our quartz pillar. So if we switch back, we got a quartz pillar, just like so, down one block, like that. So this is kind of like the design that we're at right now, but do we like it is the question. Because how is that? I'm really not 100% sold on it, to be honest with you. Let's go back, grab some more white concrete here. How do we feel? I feel like that when we're standing down here, we can't see the lamps anymore, and that's kind of a big deal. I guess if we, yeah, because we wouldn't be standing right here, because this would be right here. So I guess at most we could back all the way up. And I guess it's pretty obvious when they're lit up and when they're not. You know, if we went back here and just broke these connections real quick, let those turn on. Yeah, I feel like it's pretty obvious when they're not on and when they are. So I guess if one was out, you would definitely be able to tell. So it's totally okay. Let's go ahead and break out this floor real quick. All right, so what I'm thinking, maybe we'll go like something like that and not have quartz on both sides of it. So we'll do, I really need to switch this out for something else. There we go. Yeah, maybe not. Something like that, maybe. There we go, that doesn't look bad. Because then we get a little bit easier, like, access to the chest. I mean, it's looks fine like this, but I feel like it looks a little better if we go like that. It might even look better if I would have raised it one completely, but you know, I do like it this way. I do prefer it to be in the ground. Let's switch that out just for our sake. If I can click it, there we go. Yeah, it looks nice. And then we can pretty much just pull this all the way over. I do have a good idea for the ceiling, but I guess we'll get to that when we get to it. So let me go ahead, throw in all the walls, throw in some variety, and I'll be back with you. All right, so there we go. This is very, very white. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like it's missing a little something. Maybe we can throw some color in the ceiling is what I'm thinking here. And I kind of want to vault it, so I don't have too much room here. So that's as far up as we can go till we hit the house. So I'm thinking not doing that. But I'm thinking that we'll kind of go all the way up to it. I'm just going to keep breaking the ceiling. It's cool. So maybe something like this, because then we'll take, these are going to be temporary, but we'll go something like that. So it'll come down, or I guess go up, just like so, to like that. And I like that. I think we'll go like that all the way down, and then I have an idea for some arches coming across, and then I guess we'll take a gander, see what we need next. Well, there we go. We got a ceiling in. I put some color in. I kind of like it this way. You know, it's not too much. It still looks clean, and it pulls out more than just white, you know. I thought it was getting a little boring, you know, just in the way it looked. So I think that pulls it through just enough. You know, you'll have to let me know what you think in the comments, but I think that will help us tremendously. I had another idea while I was making the ceiling. You know, it kind of looks just super tall. I think we need to break it up, but to a point to where you can still see it, but just enough to where, you know, we got something else going on. And I think I have a good idea of what I want here. I'm thinking that we're just gonna do like a little archway, so something just like so, and then we can go ahead, like throw in a little lantern. Let's look at our trapdoors. Let's see what would look. Do you think an iron door would look good, or do we think that? I don't think a birch one would look good at all, but I guess we can always check it out. So there's the birch. Doesn't look terrible, honestly. I don't like that I can't cover that though. So I might. Let's go over to. Let's throw an iron door on here so I don't lose this. I want this chiseled block. Oh, we can't do the iron door unless I had powered it somehow. That's a pain. But we can go something like this. Then like that. And then maybe a slab. Like so. And then we can finish it off just like so. I like it and I don't at the same time. I think we do need to go get that trapdoor and put it on top, maybe. Let's see how we feel about this. Just to give it like a little bit more of a peak, like as if it's following the roof. Is that enough? And I think it's way too off of a color. So maybe what we'll do is we'll throw in another chiseled quartz block, like so. I got rid of my half slab. Let's go grab it back. Just like so. And that can go right there. How do we feel? No, I don't like it. I think it looks good like that. Again, let me know. You know, maybe it you know, sometimes a design is good and it just needs one more block. And you know, you just got to play around with it until you figure out what that one block is. So if you guys know what it is, let me know. So let's go ahead and just repeat this process all the way across and see what we get. Final thoughts. I like it, but I don't. I almost feel like these walls are too dark now, which isn't good. You know, I want to put sea lanterns right here, but then we lose that color that, you know, we put in here. So I think that's off the table for, you know, it being at least right there. Maybe we can do like, I kind of think do the same type of floor lighting, like so, and then just a little extra, because it's very dark in here. Or I guess it's not very dark, but it's pretty dark for it being. It needs to be like a super bright room, and I think that helps a little bit. I almost want to put something halfway, just like so. Maybe. I don't know how I feel about that. Oop. Where the heck did I get carpet? There we go. Oh, I must have scrolled. Maybe we can tie in the trapdoors like this. Ooh, that looks awful when I do it like that. Yeah. I like it. I can get with that. Oh, I tried. Let's go like so. Throw in some more trapdoors, all in the same. And how does this look? I like it. I think we're starting to get a little busy, you know, with the number of textures we got going on, but it looks all right. We'll throw one just like so on each end. and throws that powder back up. But I like it. I like this a lot. You know, I think it turned out nice in the fact that it's super bright, and we know that, like, if we really need to look at our potions, you can still see them. But honestly, if you fill up a shulker box or a regular chest full of, you know, any material needed for potions, you're not gonna need them for a really long time. So, you know, it's not a huge deal to have the lights, but if it is, you know, then you can always, you know, just make it a little more flat, or pull out those lanterns one more block and you'd be good. But I think it turned out great, in my opinion. And if you think so as well, let me know in the comments. And if you would have changed anything, tell me what it would have been. And if you did enjoy this episode, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you really enjoyed this and you love my content that I put out, be sure to subscribe. We are almost to 50 subscribers. I am super excited about it, guys. I keep looking at it every day, and you know, I go and check out everybody's page every time you guys subscribe, and you know, the fact that, you know, you guys are all interested in this is super cool to me. And like I said, I'm just super excited about, you know, reaching 50. You know, it hasn't even been, I think it's just about 6 months that I've been doing this. So to already have 50 subscribers is super cool, and I love the support that you give and all the comments that I'm able to see and read, and you know, just have conversations with you guys, and it's super cool to me. But with that said, I'm gonna let you go. I hope you enjoyed this. Talk to you in the next one. Bye.